Welcome to GC Cars. My name is Eric.
And I'm Jesse.
And this is the newly refreshed BMW 3 Series. Don't mind me warming my hands as we have a polar vortex.
Looks like he's getting arrested. Hands on the hood, sir.
Not in the BMW 330i though, because this is no M, even though we have M badges all through it. Yeah, we had the i4 with the M440i, so time for some 3 Series actually.
A regular.
Yeah, entry-level-ish luxury sedan. Could actually be quite nice. We'll see, especially because we had a similarly priced CT5 recently. It's a little bigger,
yeah,
but we might be able to see some difference between American luxury and German luxury.
The battle of the four bangers.
Oh yeah, oh that was so bad. Hopefully it's not. Anyhow, Arctic Race Blue Metallic.
So many syllables.
Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. I think the color is pretty nice though.
Really nice.
Like it's a totally overcast day.
Yeah.
Like this is like the least nice it's gonna look, but I still like it. And would you look at this beauty?
We had grill reduction surgery.
Yeah, right? Look at a lot of grill down here because we got the M Sport package or whatever it's called. But look at you BMW. We're
Normal.
So proud of you. So proud of you. We're completely going to ignore that the M3 has an ugly grip. Anyhow,
yeah.
Like the headlights, these are wheels you actually cannot spec on the configurator.
We're just special. It's the GC car spec.
Yeah, they were just like, you know, guys, you need the best wheels we can get because these are actually beautiful 18-inch wheels. They should totally offer them. So they're just for the winter tires. I'm assuming they just put other wheels on it. Looks cool. Side profile, it's the 3 Series. And we got to say, from your angle, for some reason, it looks a little weird. Like all the other angles, it looks good, but I think like something about the door handles and like
and
this body line, the slope.
Yeah.
Like it looks good in person. It's just that one angle you guys have.
The one angle we chose.
Yeah, it's the one we always chose, so that's why we didn't change it. And honestly, the rear end, it's an xDrive model, just FYI, because in Canada you can only get the xDrive model. It looks good.
Yeah.
It looks good, you know.
It's understated.
Interior-wise, no? We shall find out. All right, inside the BMW.
Wait, let me just. What's this?
M. This is an M3, isn't it?
Come on, guys.
30i. There's not even M. Like, okay, there's
enough hate for the M340i that has M's, which, you know, I see both sides on that. But this?
M. There's a lot of M badges in the base model.
Diluting.
Yeah, but anyhow. M Sport, I guess that's the only reason to buy the M Sport package.
I don't think there should be an M Sport package in this car, in my opinion.
No.
Like, I get the black accents.
Yeah, that's cool. Like, that's cool. But the M badge, anyhow.
Like a flat steering wheel, like it looks nice, great, I love it. But should it be in this car?
I don't know. Speaking of looking nice, your favorite interior color in BMWs?
Honestly,
finally,
like, the cognac color slaps.
It looks pretty nice.
It's not as bright as the beige. It's not boring like black. It's in the middle.
Age well.
Yeah.
I like this a lot. And then we have our black open pore ash wood,
which I love the feel of.
Which is really nice, but
until you press on it. So we usually say nothing but good things about the BMW interiors.
Feel quality.
This is the only part of the interior that has like this creak to it.
Yeah.
The door panels, everything else.
Oh, this is solid.
Really nice.
This is all solid. Like
so, I'm willing to give them, you know, a little bit of a fair shake on that.
Yeah, this is the first out of like 4 BMWs I think we noticed issues, and it's not the worst. We've seen way worse. Like the only time I noticed this is when I'm like, I got the AC blown or I got like the heat blown a lot, so there's like a temperature difference. And then I'm putting my finger down to move the infotainment, and somebody's like creak. And I'm just like, not the worst, not the best. Otherwise, it's fine. Material quality though.
Seats were really comfortable.
Heated, not ventilated, but very comfy. A lot of side bolstering support. We got.
Speaking of heated, you have one issue.
We got literally the worst heated steering wheel I've ever felt. This is like the lukewarm steering wheel. Like, right? It's been on for literally an hour.
It's not great.
It's like
I like the steering wheel, how comfortable it feels, but the actual warmth.
Like it takes off the edges of the cold, but it's not. That's not a heated steering wheel. Like I'm sorry, this is terrible. So especially because it's like a $500 option if you spec it separately or something. Like this should be a little better. Otherwise, we've been in the 4 Series. This is typical BMW now with a refresh for 2025. So one big screen, iDrive 8.5, something like that. Very good system, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay integrated, including into our gauge cluster.
But it's convoluted.
Which is, yeah, like this works. Once you have it set up, it's nice. But if I go into our menu structure, I'm like, ugh,
so much.
Why is all this here? Why, like, ugh. This is a typical German infotainment where just like you put way too much stuff in here and don't organize it. Like, could be a little better. Once again, once you set it up, it's cool. HVAC all through this Infotainment, not ideal. Honestly, the only, like we got the temperature proper down here and our heated steering wheel and stuff. The only thing I'm really missing is to be able to switch where the heat's going through a button. Like if maybe there's room here. Just boop, boop, boop. Not the end of the world, just could be a little better. Wireless charger down there. We got 2 cup holders.
USB-A?
Yeah, why not?
That's interesting.
USB-A, because everything else is USB-C. We got USB-C down here. Got USB-C down in the back of the seats. And, well, actually, small-ish sunroof. Sunroof is sunroof. I'm okay. What do you think about the rear seats?
The back space is pretty good. Headroom's pretty good. I don't know why there's no, what do you call these? Cubbies?
Oh, the little, like, pouches? Yeah, there's no,
Yeah.
If you want to store anything, you use the doors. There's no, like, so sorry, your Playboy magazine's got to stay digital on your phone. No
Nothing
heated
remarkable.
Seats, but yeah, it's all right. It's still a compact sedan, so it's not gonna be like super spacious, but pretty much covers everything you need. And the trunk at almost 17 cubic feet is pretty good. Overall, compares well to a C-Class as well. You can have a 40-20-40 split if you want to carry longer items. Honestly, no complaints. So the only possible complaint, one that we very often have with modern cars,
4-cylinder.
is a 2-liter 4-cylinder. Will it ruin the experience? We shall find out on the road. All right, out on the road in the BMW 330i xDrive. Let's put it into Sport Plus and see how quick this accelerates in Arctic polar weather. That's pretty good.
Pumped in noise, 100%.
A lot of pumped in noise. Yep. Not the fastest shifts with the regular transmission here. But hey, it's got the speed, honestly.
I mean, you're not going to win drag races, but it's fast enough.
I think so, too.
That pumped in noise got to go.
Yeah, that was a little much. It's probably...
That sounded like the Ioniq, to be honest.
Comfort still has it a little bit, but a little more relaxed. But we have a turbocharged 2-liter inline 4, producing 255 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque. And honestly, this feels more powerful. I don't think that feels like 255 horses.
Well, BMW notoriously underrates their engines.
Yeah.
Their
I actually
horsepower.
did look up the dyno for this.
It's probably like 280.
Somebody was at 252 to the wheels. So yeah, around like 275, 280
for sure.
At the crank. And quite frankly, I think this is, if you're looking at this from a daily driving perspective and not for, sports car driving, enthusiast driving, I think this is absolutely fine. Yeah. I like this engine. I got about like 9 liters to 100 kilometers, which with a lot of city traffic and all that, so you might be able to get it down to 8 or 7.5 if you're doing
for sure.
a lot of highway. And it doesn't sound like crap.
Well, we can't really hear what it sounds like because of all the noise, but pumped in noise when we're really on it though.
Yes, but like this?
No,
I don't sound bad.
It's fine.
It sounds totally, unlike the CT5.
True. That was really bad.
That was really, really bad, and there's not as much vibration in this. Honestly, do not mind the engine whatsoever. It's not exciting, but it does exactly what it should be, what it should do. But we should do a handling test on black ice, Sport Plus.
On black ice?
Well, there's hopefully no black ice. We're gonna find out. Well, if you never see the video, you're not gonna find out.
Then we're dead, that's why.
Yeah, shame.
Handle test?
Can I go downshift? Way more grip than I anticipated there.
Okay.
We had like way more grip than I anticipated. I was just like going in there. So okay, that's pretty good. I mean, obviously our tires do help. We have specific winter tires. But yeah, this drives like totally fine. It does AI footage. It does slide, just in case.
Yeah, it's not real.
It's not real footage. You can technically slide. It's scientifically proven. It is fairly capable, as German cars do tend to be. It's not like engaging or fun though. It's not
the steering.
Yeah, it's like totally no.
Yeah,
it's okay. It's okay. Daily driving with you behind the wheel?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, like you can do any maneuvers you might need to, but it's not like you're not gonna have much fun on a back road in this.
A little bit of a delay, but yeah. Speaking of daily driving, we have M Sport suspension.
Much to the detriment of the ride quality of this car. Like it's not horrendous, but like right now it's like there's always like a jolt on every little bump.
I just don't know why you would spec that in a base model car.
Yeah, like stay away from the M Sport package, even if the looks might not be quite as cool. But like honestly, it's not. I don't think it's worth it because you sacrifice some of the ride quality. Like it's okay, but it's a little worse than your average luxury car in the same. Like there's like fairly harsh jolts that get transferred to you. But you know what the worst thing about this car is for me?
Is what we're about to do right now.
Oh yes, the brake pedal calibration.
Holy.
And you find it, it's about 1/2 inch wide. I just feel you.
It's so, like, you can get used to it, but it's not something you should really have to get used to.
No,
Right?
and like even after a week, I still haven't gotten used to it. So legit, from pretty much no braking to almost like full braking, this much pedal travel.
Yeah, it's
Like you have to be like fine tuning it, because when you start braking, you naturally shift forward a little bit.
Yeah.
Like you have to like keep adjusting more, less, more, less, more, less, less, more, less, more, less. It's so annoying. You have so much pedal travel. Why is everything here? Like just,
anyone behind you is gonna think you're brake checking them all the time.
yeah, and if you get like first time, if you in like a 5-year-old car and you get into this,
Oh.
you're gonna like snap some necks for the first few days because
I just don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know if it's about making it feel sporty or
It doesn't
like
feel sporty. It just feels
shit.
Yeah, shit.
So yeah, BMW. Usually your brakes are pretty good. Can you just chill, please? This is not an M. Even
mean-
though we have M's everywhere.
I mean, it was the same on my M40i, right? Super touchy. This is actually even more touchy.
Yeah. So fix it, BMW. Speaking of fixing it, do we think that's a terrible segue? Do we think the noise needs any fixing?
God, that was a bad segue.
That was really bad.
Yeah, but noise is fine.
Noise is fine. It doesn't stand out either way as bad or good. It's it's about what you expect for this segment, which leaves us with tech, which is below what we expect, because this is not spec to have anything. So yeah, our base Kia will have more driving assists than this BMW will have. We have no adaptive cruise control, no nothing like
No
that.
turn signals, as per all BMWs.
No turn signals.
You gotta just use your hands.
Yeah, I just got hand signals. No, but if you want adaptive cruise control and stuff, that's going to be like another $2,000 or $3,000.
But that's a BMW thing, right? Like you
It's luxury cars. They're all
Yeah.
like that. It's just annoying. So just keep that in mind. If you're actually going to buy this car, our spec price is probably going to be plus $2,000 to $3,000. So just FYI. Speaking of the price, we are looking at $69,407, almost really nice price. $1,000 Canadian, roughly 56,000 US, which honestly, I think is pretty all right.
Well, what are its competitors? You have
C-Class,
C-Class, yeah.
which comes in at the C300, comes in at pretty much the exact same price. Then you got something like if you want to go for a Giulia, the Alfa Romeo Giulia, the 2-liter, also clocking at roughly the same price.
The Genesis?
G70, so that's actually interesting because we're going to have a G70 Sport review coming soon, so make sure to subscribe for that. So the Genesis should be at roughly the same price for the V6.
Yeah,
instead of the 2-liter.
The 3.3?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
that's
this will
gonna be a
be
big difference.
a very interesting one. We're definitely going to come back to this car once we review the 300, this G70 Sport.
Yeah.
If I'm looking at C-Class, we've had the C43, of course, different engine, but just from like the interior and all that, I think generally I prefer the BMW.
Yeah, I agree.
It is not that either or the other is really like that much better. I'm imagining the 2-liter here will be better than the BMW, the Mercedes. I think the Mercedes will be a little more noisy, a little less refined. Usually they are that way. So it just kind of depends on, do you like BMW or do you like Mercedes more? And the CT5 doesn't compete. The CT5 is a little bigger, but it's like not comparable. It's way worse.
The engine was just unbearable.
Yeah, and the interior wasn't quite as nice. So yeah, easy win for BMW, even for a smaller car in my books there.
We haven't driven the Alpha, but it might be more of a driver's car.
Yes, the Alpha,
Right.
especially with BMW kind of numbing down this a
Right.
little bit. You can put M's packages everywhere you want, but it's still not, it's still a base model. It's a
So we haven't driven the G70, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say if the 3.3T is comparable in price, it's going to give this a massive run for its money.
I could see that happening. Well, you will find out in our review, but that right here is the 2025 BMW 330i. Thank you for watching this video on JC Cars. Pure testosterone! Oh! What the is this piece of shit?
If you guys like the video, don't forget to hit the bell and subscribe. Should I just drive into a tree now, or?
And we'll see you next Friday at 8:15 a.m. Eastern for a whole lot more fun. Bye-bye.